If you work in any kind of service industry, I think you're going to understand this to a degree that'll make both of us uncomfortable. You want to just provide a quality experience for people, but you end up being a bit of a psychologist. I'll give you an example. I heard a girl on this app one time talk about Yellowstone National Park. She was talking to a park ranger about why it's so hard to make trash cans that are bear proof. And the park ranger said, because there's such a considerable overlap between the smartest bears and the dumbest people. And I thought that was a really profound statement. Even here around the Cigars Daily HQ, I find a number of things that I end up playing psychologist over. My humidor door behind me is one of those things. This door is like a barn slider door, and the whole idea is to slide. I even have a thing on it that says slide only. And people don't read it. They would just yank on the door, and I had to replace the whole thing. And so what I eventually realized is that the reason people pull on the humidor door rather than sliding, and that they don't read the sign, is because they're looking inside the humidor at the cigars before they ever touch the door. So I put this kind of opaque stuff over it, and that solved a huge portion of the problem. And today I'm trying to solve a different problem. You see, I just put one of these brand new cutters up front here, and they're the 4 different cuts kind of cutters. And you've got a straight cut and a V cut and, all kinds of different cuts in the thing. But now I've got the same issue that every lounge in the world has, and that is the very real danger of some mindless person walking in and lighting their cigar and then using that cutter. So how do you get people not to do that? And I figured that I would do a little sign, but I want my sign to stand out. And in the same way that I know people ignore instructions like they're a plague, I decided to go with this. Birds aren't real. Now that I have your attention, please do not lick your cigar before using the cutter. And so there you have it. A little bit of psychology that's going to make the lounge a lot happier and a hell of a lot healthier. And drop a comment. What is that thing that they struggle with at your local lounge? What is the one thing that they're always trying to get people to do or not do that people ignore completely?